Hey, all right. Welcome to Tough Questions Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Sheen, with Tim McLaughlin.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a great day.
Good job, Tim. And today we're joined by Andrew Schiavone. Andrew,
Hey,
how are you?
hey, fellas.
Hello,
Hello.
Andrew.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm joined by my special guest. It's a bird. It's
You
my
have a
wife's.
bird?
It's my
Wow.
wife's bird. It won't leave me alone.
Oh, my man's got a bird. Is that the
That's
only pet you have?
It's the only pet I've have. Yeah, it just won't leave me alone. I can't get it off. So I just want to give you guys a heads up because it's probably gonna crawl and bite my nose and stuff.
that's cool. That's cool.
If somebody told me, hey, Andrew Schavone's got one pet and it's a bird,
And he
I'd be
fucking
like,
hangs out with this shit all the time.
he hangs out with this
Yeah.
bird.
Motherfucker can't get enough of the damn bird.
I love that's funny. You're a cat. You got a cat. I got a dog. He's got a bird.
We got one
Yeah.
of each.
One of each
Yeah.
animal.
This
It's
is gonna get
slowly
the
mo-
weirdest.
this is slowly moving his way up your arm.
Yes, I love you got a bird.
Pavone put his bird away for our episode.
He did. Yeah.
Oh,
Pavone's got a dog and a bird.
he
Yes.
hates those birds though. Does he just have one now? He has to have two.
I might have to. I have no
I'm
fucking
not
idea.
sure. I haven't kept track on how many birds he owns.
He
I
hates them. He
just,
tells me he covers them with the sheet like all day,
oh yeah.
that's bird abuse. I mean,
I
Wow.
mean, that's you gotta let your bird be free and hang it onto
he,
your arm. Can it
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
fly? Does it fly around?
it flies. Yeah, it just won't leave. It won't fly off of me.
It loves you.
That's cute.
I do like that. All right, I'm pro it now.
Bird Be Free was World Be Free's brother.
What?
You know the old basketball player, World Be Free?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that was like a fad, right? We got Meta World Peace, Bird Be Free.
World Be Free, yeah. And his canter is now what? Freedom Canter or something?
yeah. I
You
have
think
no
they do
idea.
that for like child support reasons? Like, is there a reason to change their name to something weird?
When you say they, what do you mean by that?
Just people,
Yeah, he said they and child support, Andrew.
white men.
Oh, Ennis Cantor changed his name to Ennis Freedom.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I think they just
Uh,
do it because they're crazy and they've never really heard the word no.
That makes sense.
yeah. What would you change your name to if you were a basketball player?
Who are you asking?
Both of you. Why not?
My name would be Dribbles McGee.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you're staying Irish.
Oh, maybe Shots McBucket, but one of
Oh,
those two.
still Irish.
Yeah.
Well, you can only put your last name on your jersey, so
All right, then I'd be Bucket Swishington.
Oh, okay. That's a little more English.
Andrew, what about you?
well, I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, I guess. I don't want to pun, but I also don't really want world or peace in mind.
Okay.
Maybe wouldn't it be funny if my basketball name was football?
Jeff's laughing, so I would have to assume yes.
It was so much build up for football.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I'm-
just stalling. I couldn't think of
That
anything.
would
I
be good. It
could
would be
tell.
good. It would be good.
You can tell. Mine would be, don't pass it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stink. I stink at basketball.
Yeah.
Anyways, Andrew, I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to hear your answers.
We want truthful, real answers here,
Truthful,
Andrew.
real answers, and at the end, I'll score you on how well I think you did.
Oh, great.
And I'll be here probably ridiculing you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Tim is just kind of here. Tim, I did a podcast with just Gary Madera, me and Gary.
How'd it go?
Mm.
Probably great. He's a freaking Asian sensation.
It was great.
Yeah.
I just got to interview Gary. It was a very well done interview. You weren't there to interrupt. You might be holding me back, I'm thinking.
Jeff, I told you that when we started the pod. I said, do not link your horse to me. I am a loser and a failure.
Yeah, I think I gotta drop you. I think you're just really
If you gotta
dead
drop
weight.
me, brother, if you gotta drop me, you gotta drop me. I'm not gonna put up a fight.
Yeah, but I don't
Tim,
want to like put this on the internet.
Tim, I say that in the mirror every day. Don't hook your star to me. I'm a loser and a failure. So you're not alone here.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna skip ahead
That's
here.
I
my
didn't-
basketball jersey.
I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to hear that from our guest. I wanted our guest to
Yeah.
be feeling good about himself.
Well, that makes me skip ahead to the next question. You think
No,
you're dead weight there, Andrew?
no,
Uh,
I'm kidding.
you
No,
used
no,
to have
no,
a
no. We.
podcast with Steve Rogers,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
and
Are
then
you
you
guys?
don't do anymore.
Yes.
Is there distance between the two of you now? And why
Well,
is
you
that?
do a podcast with a man, like I'm sure you do with Tim. If you want a break after a while. It's like a marriage.
Really?
At least for us, like it was two
What did?
episodes a week because we had a Patreon, and it's a lot
Uh-huh.
of time together.
When did it start going wrong? What happened?
I also don't do a podcast with a man, so that's what I
Oh,
think
that's good.
helps us.
Tim, not now.
No, I think what went wrong is when podcast switched to video, like that was the big thing, and then like audio, it could take me 2 seconds to edit, and then video, I got to do the angles and the color correction.
Oh, you were doing all the editing.
Yeah, which was part of the agreement. I was going to do the editing when it was audio because
And what
I
was
knew
he
how to
doing?
do that. He wasn't doing anything, so I feel like
Oh my God.
that's what added a lot of the tension there.
Whoa.
Motherfuckers out there collecting Paddington jackets while Schiavone's deep into a damn edit bay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
dude.
So Steve was super lazy, didn't do anything. You had to
I
edit
wouldn't
the
say
podcast.
he didn't do anything, but the sometimes I would just be like, "Hey, why don't you just post on Instagram this week? I'll do all the editing. It'd take me 12 hours."
A
And then he
fair
wouldn't do
request.
it. then he
Oh,
wouldn't
wow.
And then I was like, "Steve, what the hell? Just do one thing, please."
Was he even funny on the podcast either?
He was funny. He was funny.
Yeah. Andrew had to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
He's making all the jokes.
Steve's
Editing
sitting there
everything.
quietly
Yeah. Steve
reading a
kept going.
damn book.
Yeah.
He's just staring at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He keeps muttering, I wonder if she's cheating on me.
Oh no, Jeff.
She's getting really thin lately.
Yeah.
So, all right, it fell apart because Steve wasn't working hard enough. All right, I was curious
It
what happened.
just became a lot of work, and then of course, like we stopped doing the pod. I just waste that time anyway. It's not.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
All the time.
And-
Listen, most time is wasted, I would say, in
Yes,
almost everyone's
true.
life.
Yeah,
Except for
that's
like 6 people in this world.
yeah. Who are the 6?
Andrew Tate, number 1. That guy, not a
Shut
wasted
up.
minute in his life.
All right, you're an idiot.
Andrew Tate's brother, number 2.
All right, Tim, don't go down this road.
Are they both in? Where is that? Romania?
Oh, brother, yeah. They're in Romania and they're killing it.
They're in jail.
They're not in jail. They're out of jail.
Oh, I thought they were in jail.
No, they got out on bail.
Oh, they got bail jail?
Yeah, they're bailed from jail for the R's that they most definitely committed.
Sure. So then, so the podcast ended between you and Steve. And are you as close as before, or is there a little distance between the two of you?
Well, I had a wedding. I invited him, and he didn't come. So I'm like,
He didn't
Oh,
come to your
he
wedding?
didn't come to my wedding. So I'm still a little like, miffed
Where
or
was
something.
it?
Whoa!
It was in New York. It wasn't like he had to travel.
Wow.
He said
Was
he
he-
had a gig, but he booked the gig after he knew about the wedding. So
But
it's like,
Oh no!
in Steve's defense, he could be hurting for money. We don't know.
I think
He's
so.
doing fine.
He told me he's hurt. That's what he told me. I was like, dude, you could just cancel the gig, come to the wedding. And he was like, I now have the whole rent to myself because I guess he kept the place that they lived in.
Yeah, he kept the place, but that rent doesn't even. He was fine.
Damn.
I'm gonna message him right now.
Jeff,
Maybe he's
send
one of
him a
those
message.
people. Maybe
You
he's one of
what?
those people who thinks he's always poor, even though he's not. But-
Yeah, well, he's probably anxiety's a big thing, so he's probably like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" Even though he's sitting probably on a big old cushy load of cash, I bet.
Whoa, man. He went to Jeff's wedding and he told me this is better than Schiavone's ever could have dreamed to be.
Did
And
he
he
say
canceled-
that?
And he looked
He
me
told
right
me-
in the eyes and he goes, I didn't even go on purpose.
Whoa.
He canceled 4 gigs ago to Jeff's. I just asked for one to be
Yeah,
canceled.
yeah. He even gave me a wedding gift as a check for $10,000.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's why he had to do those gigs.
In the memo, it said, "Don't tell Schiavone."
But
Oh, Steve Rogers, we're dragging his name.
He's gonna be mad at both of us now.
He ain't gonna watch this.
Maybe he won't. But
well,
Previous
maybe
guest. He
Steve,
might watch.
If you're mad at anyone, be mad at Jeff. I'm just doing this for humor and to be mean.
I do this I like to stir pots and heal wounds.
Yeah, that's right.
So hopefully Steve does watch this and he sees the error of his ways of not going to your wedding and the fact that he didn't probably need $400.
Yeah, and maybe he'll
I don't know how much it was, but
maybe he'll throw
400
you his own wedding where he makes a new wedding for you and you can marry Steve.
yes.
Tim,
But I haven't
Oh,
spoken to him
Jeff.
since the wedding, which was at the end of September.
2021.
oh wow, that was a while ago. Oh,
It was a while ago.
you two used to pod twice a week,
We used
and
to be
now
butt
this is what it
buddies.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you still hang out a lot with him? Because you used
no,
to be
I
two
mean I'll
peas in a
call him
pod.
every once in a blue.
That's it? You don't see him in person?
No, I haven't seen him in a while.
Who,
He's up in Astoria. I can't go up there.
Steve?
Yeah,
Yeah, Steve's in Astoria. I'm not.
it's too far.
You live
It's
in
too
Astoria.
far.
I'm not ever gonna see.
Yeah, I can't. And then the man's anxiety is falling apart.
Well,
I'm gonna wait for him to heal, and then I'll probably get back
I'm
in.
gonna meet you in the city when you're probably hanging out with Peter Wong. I don't think so.
Oh, we love Peter Wong.
Guy's probably got some kind of yummy chick he's trying to squirt or whatever the hell
Yeah,
he's
I remember
talking
that.
about.
Peter Wong's a dirty pervert.
He likes to squirt young chicks?
Well, we had him on this
yummy,
podcast.
yummy.
Yeah, we had him on, and he kept calling women that he found attractive yummy.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, we were like, you can't be Peter.
To
Get
be
the
honest,
heck out of here.
it was our most well-received episode.
People did love Peter.
No one's loved
People-
an episode more. Also, we're big in the Asian community.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, large. My goal is to sell out theaters of Filipino fans.
Mhm. Jeff and I have been dubbed nephews by Uncle Roger.
Yeah, that's the goal. So we'll see. We'll see.
You always need a group, like Andrew Tate has got the incels. You guys can
Mhm.
have the Asians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Filipinos specifically.
Filipinos
Filipinos.
specifically.
Yeah,
Hey, people wrong.
I want my Asians to be Catholic
Low level. Oh,
and
Spanish?
Spanish. Yes, Catholic
Yeah.
and Spanish.
we like our Asians about as dark as they come.
Anyways, all right, Andrew.
They get like looked down upon by the Asians. I feel
And
bad.
Jeff too.
And Jeff.
Yeah, right. I look up in envy.
He goes, I envy that this woman is living under a tree.
Tim, you're gonna upset my fans, and it's gonna kill me. What was your favorite and least favorite thing about your wedding, Andrew?
Oh,
So least favorite is we had my wife, did everything. Did yours, Jeff, for your wedding? Like she did all the planning and
She did a lot of it and made me do things that I didn't want to do.
like what?
I had to go get the cake and all this. Ours was like very put together. We put it all together ourselves.
Jeff, can I guess what your favorite and least favorite parts of the wedding were?
Yeah, what?
Your favorite part was when the wedding was over, and your least favorite part was spending money.
You know what? I remember a big moment in that I really enjoyed during my wedding
What?
is
Go
He got a refund.
no, when they were like
Money back.
Yeah.
because we had paid for the open bar to a point,
Uh-huh.
and then at one point if it was like, well, we just keep it open, then we just pay the over. Or we could just turn it into a cash bar. And we're like, we'll probably just pay the over, whatever. And then we were the wedding was wrapping up, and the bartender was like, you just hit the cutoff. And I was like, we didn't go
Wow.
over? She's like, nope. And I was like, hot dog.
And
Awesome.
I knew it was money related, and there was some fucking grade A alcoholics at your wedding too. Me being
That's why I
among
was
them.
worried.
I'd had 2 walking drinks to your wedding, but so Schiavone, what about you?
Yeah,
Best
what
and
was your
worst
least?
And
part.
plus, you had Steve there, who was drowning in his sorrows.
Oh
So
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Steve was there. Yeah, he was making a big fool of himself. You're lucky he didn't show up to yours.
well, that's good.
Yeah, he would have
Um,
ruined it.
least favorite. So my wife was doing everything, and I was trying to help. I don't. I'm not really programmed for organizing and stuff, and I can only edit podcast videos. That's all I can do. That's my only talent.
That's all you
But
got. All
that's all I
right.
got. But so she hired a wedding coordinator who was supposed to like get all the
Oh, you
vendors
would help
together.
her.
She hired a
Wow.
helper. The
Wow.
the helper just ghosted her. Like no,
Oh no.
she paid the helper a
Up
lot of
front.
money up front months ago, and then a week before the wedding, we're finding out none of the vendors have been contacted, nothing's coordinated. She just
No.
she just took the money and ghosted, and she came recommended, but I think what the problem was is we had our wedding at a brewery, and she's used to like fancy weddings. Like I don't even
Yeah.
know what a fancy wedding would be, but like I
A
don't know, like
ballroom or
some
something.
a
At a
ballroom, right? Like chandeliers and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, at a
So wait,
winery.
the wedding coordinator just took your money and just disappeared?
Yeah, yeah. And we were that week of the wedding. Once we found out that she was ghosting us, I sent her an email that was like kind of nice, like, "Hey, listen, like what's going on? We had a contract. You're not doing anything."
Uh-huh.
And then the next day, this is now Wednesday before the wedding. I go, hello, what's going on? I'm like getting more angry. And I call her, I text her, and then Friday, our wedding's on a Sunday. Friday, I email her and I go, if I don't hear from you at noon, with I'm going to take the following actions. And I said I'm going to sue you.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna like I can't remember what else I said, but the
Egg
last
your
thing was
car.
yeah. The last thing I said is I'm going to use all. I have like 80,000 followers on TikTok. I said I was going to use them all to ruin you. I said I was going to make sure you never
Oh
get
no, you're
trusted
gonna.
in the business again.
Oh no, he's gonna send
Wow.
the army after her.
And she wrote back in 5 minutes. She was ghosting me all week. She wrote back in 5 minutes,
I can't have
and
this guy's bots attack me.
yeah, this guy's paid followers are going to
Yes.
Yeah,
kill me.
the followers are coming.
So I said in my email, I said, you got until noon to give us the full refund, and as an apology, you got to work the wedding for free. And she said, I'll do that. And
Wow.
Whoa.
my wife looked at me like for the first time, like I'm a man, like she looked at me like I'm like a Marvel hero or something.
Oh yeah.
Because we had the help at the wedding and we got our money back.
Jeff,
Whoa.
what a dream for you.
That is great. Wow. Why did she say why she flaked?
She gave me like a bull. I could show you the email.
She said she had blood cancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
she had chemo all
Oh,
day.
BC. She had BC. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I can show you guys. I'll screen share the email if you want, and then because I don't know what the hell this excuse was.
Does it
You
allow
want
you
to
to
see it?
screen? Does it allow you to screen share? Let me make sure. Multiple participants can share. All right. I think it'll let you screen share. Does it let you do it?
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
Okay, cool.
so this is what this is
Oh
what she wrote to
no.
me, and I still have no idea what it means or what, but I just know I got my money back, and she sent her company to work my wedding for free. She said, "Thank you so much for your email, and I appreciate the thoroughness in this correspondence."
What
Which
the thoroughness.
what in correspondence? It was an email.
Yeah.
I can, of course, defend myself to the ends of the world, and I'm using this as a learning experience.
Oh,
Despite
fuck.
any extenuating circumstance on my end, I truly apologize that this was your experience of myself and my company. I was involved in a huge event on my end, and then needed to travel for a few days dealing with some details, but to be honest, none of that matters. I will absolutely honor your request for a full refund and full team support. I have just landed back in New Jersey, and my team will fully be here for your wedding day. I pride myself from learning these experiences, uh, and I'm also not overtly proud to admit when things could have been handled better. But that doesn't still mean that she apologizes or anything. To me, there was no apology.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she was like, I can defend myself,
yeah.
but
And
I'm
she,
not.
so you wanted her to be like a freaking Nirvana song.
Which one? Rape?
All,
What do you
all,
mean?
ap- all apologies.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yes. Did you say
yeah.
rape?
Yeah, it wasn't rape me.
Oh my God, Andrew. I mean, she was with the money, she's raping him
She was
over.
trying to.
Yeah, trying to. So it sounds like there was some kind of travel thing when she was like,
That's bullshit. You can't text
yeah,
back.
no,
And
I
she was supposed to
agree.
do things months before that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
That's
you
not
got
the
to give a
that.
heads up. You got to be in contact. You can't just disappear.
Did she get it all figured out for you though in the last couple of days?
Not really. No. But she had two
Nice.
people there, and they like brought the cake and
Oh, I almost
she did
forgot
all
my
the
cake.
stuff. She did all the stuff Jeff was supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah. See, I was doing all that. Yeah, Chelsea made me do all that stuff.
Jeff got to the bakery for his cake and they were closed.
Yeah, they were closed. They had to like reopen for me.
He had to like
I'd
pound on the
forgot.
door. He goes,
Yeah, I was
"My
like,
little cake."
my cake. And I honestly think they gave me the wrong cake.
Jeff goes, "My wife won't strap one on tonight after our wedding if you don't give me my
Yeah, she's
cake.
she's gonna peg me with the big one.
She's
Um.
only gonna use the small guy if I don't get the cake."
Oh, I want the big one.
Yeah, yeah, you want the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
She's only gonna peg me with the little one.
The small one doesn't even hit your prostate.
Um.
You got to go big or go home.
All
Yeah.
right.
Especially on
Filthy
your wedding
talk.
day.
Yeah, on your
Moving
wedding day. It's a
on.
magical evening.
Shut and don't be talking about me. What me and my wife do behind closed doors.
Your life and butt were filled with magic that night.
Yes, yes. What we do behind closed doors doesn't concern you. Whether she straps on a massive
What's it made
or
out of,
she
Jeff?
goes, not today. You didn't earn the big one.
Yeah.
Is it made out
Renat-
of plastic or wood?
I mean, if
Glass, Schiavone.
Glass.
You want glass.
Jesus Christ. Those things heat up.
Jeff's got a one man, one jar situation working at his house.
Ew. Deep internet reference.
I know. Schiavone, did you ever see one man, one jar?
Ugh, Tim.
No, I saw the two girls, one cup thing, but
One
I
man,
can
one
picture-
jar is so much worse.
The guy puts
I
a
don't-
jar in his butthole, then it breaks.
And the
Oh.
rest of the video, he's pulling glass out of his butt.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
It's cool. It's
horrible.
cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
dude. The internet used to be cool.
Yeah.
Did he
Um,
plan on the breaking or was it a
No, well, he
Just
has
an
a lot of
accident.
scar. He had a lot of scars on his butt, which made me think that it happened.
just does it all the
before.
time?
Yeah.
Wait, you've actually watched it, Tim?
Yeah,
Ew, I just heard of it. I'm just aware of it.
dude. I
You
watched.
sat there and saw it?
I sat there. I popped up a big bag of popcorn. Popped
I
on
watched
one
Meat
man, one
Spin.
jar.
Do you remember Meat Spin?
You
Yes.
spin me right round, baby, right round. You know, for the longest time, I didn't realize a man was getting fucked in the ass.
Same here.
Because you focus on the guy's cock spinning around, but you don't notice that there's another cock going into his ass.
This is
A lot
off
to
the
take in.
rails. Yes,
My
this
friends would
is-
always send me like that video. It would always end up with the meat spin, but first it would be like the GPS is zooming in on your house, and you're like,
Oh,
what is
yes.
this? And
yeah,
then it would
yeah,
just
yeah, and they trick you. And
floppy
you're like,
wiener.
what is
If-
this? And next thing you know, it's just Meat Spin. You're like, you son of a
Meat
bitch.
If our friends
Got me
left,
again.
if our
Yeah.
friends left their computers on, we would put on Meat Spin and just let it. We would just let it be on their computer till they got back, and then they'd turn it on, and it would just be Meat Spin. And if it gets to enough spins, it just said "You are gay."
Yeah, yeah. I remember my friend telling me, like, yeah, we tried counting the spins. And I
Yeah,
was like, all right. I think you just like watching a meat spin.
yeah. Oh man, it was like so crazy. We just tried watching the spins, and then we ended up kissing each other and stuff.
All right, Andrew. What tick do you hate seeing other comedians do?
Oh yes.
Well, I've been seeing it a lot lately when the comedians go, any topics? Like they ask the crowd for any topics.
Oh.
because the
they're trying
crowd
to get a
never
clip.
has one. What?
Right.
They're just like, wait, you're supposed to give us the topics. I don't
You know
understand.
what's funny? Have you been seeing that at Tiny Cupboard?
Yes.
Because
They got the
now
board.
they have a board with topics.
And I think it's because so many comics there have been asking for topics, and the audience feels so weird.
What the fuck?
So they just
They're not writing their own jokes. Why, just write your. You got 10 fucking minutes, motherfucker. You can't go up there and be like, "Here's my 10-minute act." You have to be like, "Okay, here's 5 minutes." Now, who wants to? Who wants to hear something?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
it stops the momentum dead because the audience is like, wait, what?
Yeah. What do you mean
What are you
any
talking about?
topics? Yeah, you do it.
You could at least do what Jeff does and be like, "Does anyone have a bunch of dogs in here?" And he's got a joke set up for it, but he's got to waste a bunch of extra time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to connect. You got to.
Yeah. I'm sorry I connect with people, Tim.
I mean, you know what an annoying thing is though is like when Chappelle bangs the mic on his knee,
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
or when like
Yeah.
comedians like Asmus and Sheen laugh after their jokes so that you know that you should laugh.
They're funny jokes. We can't help it. Okay.
What other ticks are there? What
Well,
other-
Asmus also will do his joke and go, "Okay."
Okay.
I have a tick that I hate when I
Asmus also does this with his fingers too, like he has long
Oh yeah.
like
like
ET
creepy-
fingers.
Yeah.
ET
little
fingers,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. He's an alien.
Yeah, he's odd. He's an odd, weird man. I have a tick
He'll
where
touch his face with them too, like
uh,
while he's talking, his ET fingers will go in his face.
Okay.
if I'm doing a riff, I'll go like after the punchline of whatever riff, I'll go
Oh, you do that? That's the
Yeah.
one I hate.
I don't. I do it. I watch videos of me, and I'm like, Jesus, you fucking.
That's
ew.
when people go and they do that all through the laughter.
Yeah, I don't
Greg
do it
Gettle
for a
would do
long
that all
time.
the
I
time.
don't do it for a long time because my laughs are so long that like I can't. It just doesn't like last that long.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you get so many laughs.
I mean-
All right. Well, speaking of weird guys, Andrew, where would you put yourself on the autistic spectrum?
Yes.
Autistic spectrum.
Yeah,
Well, it
where
depends
you-
on who you talk to.
You
Ron,
do have
the
a
first time I-
bird on you.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
have
The first time I met Ron on Hirschberg, he was like, "Yeah, so you're autistic, right?" And I was like, I don't even know your name, man. I think we said 5 words to each other.
Do not listen to Renan. He's
And he's autistic. He's more autistic than anyone I know.
He's the craziest man I've ever met in my life.
I love Renan.
I like him too, but he's fucking insane. You know he's insane, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I did his. He's got a new movie podcast he's trying to get going.
Yes.
nice.
And he goes, you want any tea? Oh yeah, and he has one of Chelsea's mugs. And he goes, last week I had, one of those mugs. He goes, last week I had your ex-girlfriend Chloe on here. I gave her
great.
this mug.
He's such a dick.
What the hell?
He's a sociopath. Why would you say that to somebody?
I was like, oh, thanks, Renan.
He wanted to propose to his girlfriend at Auschwitz.
Oh.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to.
And he goes, if she doesn't get it, then she doesn't get me.
Yeah, he's insane.
That sounds about right, though. He is that because he thinks the most absurd, abnormal things are completely normal. So
Oh, you mean
Like
taking a
that's-
3-hour bath every day or whatever he does?
and
Yeah.
and writing in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just sits in that thing and soaks.
Ah,
Man, he's got to have a droopy butt.
so
I can't. What does
so-
that water look like at the end?
don't even. So
What? I'd bottle
I'm
it
not.
and sell it.
No, God. You can sell it at the fucking Wailing Wall.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
WHAEL.
Well,
Damn, good one, Jeff. So let's say Renan is a 10
yes.
and I'm a 0 on the autism scale.
Yeah, right.
So
Your
between
obsession with Japanese cartoons is insane.
between Renan and me,
I would be right in the middle. I think between you and Ronan, I'd be like 5.
you'd be a
You think
Jeff.
you're a 5 on the autism spectrum?
You're a Sheen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a right answer, so
What was the right answer?
7. Anyways,
I'll take it.
Let's see here. Andrew, what family member is the most proud of you?
Oh,
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah, and why?
Okay, so I'll answer it. I think my younger brother is 3 years younger than me. He was my best man. His speech was 22 minutes.
Whoa, he gave you a 22-minute speech?
And everyone in the crowd was like, please, like everyone, no one was paying attention after minute 15, but he just kept
Oh
going.
no.
you
Was it a
didn't.
nice speech?
It
Was
was
he
it
trying
was
to be
nice to
funny?
me. I tried, yeah. I think it got
You
Well,
something.
didn't
sometimes when there's
explain
like the
word
best man.
economy.
Oh, sure.
There wasn't any word economy, no, but it was definitely like an outpouring of love, like
Oh, okay.
for
That's
22
nice.
minutes. And he got married before me. My speech at his was 4 minutes. And it was like I put
Uh,
stand-up jokes in. Like I didn't even
Yeah.
really write an original speech.
I roasted my brother for my best man speech at his wedding.
oh, you roasted him?
What'd you
Fucking
do?
big.
Did you call him gay?
I didn't call him
God.
gay, but I called him ugly. And I told him that he didn't deserve to be in our family, but luckily his wife was hot enough to get them both in.
Oh my
Oh, what is
gosh.
wrong with you?
Oh my gosh.
God, no wonder
Did he
you're
get a
such a
laugh?
Huge laughs. I
Oh,
fucking murdered.
God, you're such a Howard Stern head.
I love
yeah.
Howard Stern. I'm an Artie Lang type. I
All right,
always
so
Man.
your younger
T
brother is the most proud of you, and why
Tim,
why
you're
do you
an
think
edge
that
lord.
is?
thank
Edge
you.
lord.
Thank
Ugh.
you.
Well, because like uh it was in the speech, I can't remember, but like I made I was like the front line of the family. Like I had to like study and he didn't. I had to like my dad like made
Oh,
me
you're
play
the
foot.
oldest.
I'm the oldest, yeah. My dad made me play football, and after my dad saw my ass get beat, he didn't let my brother play. So like, you know, I got to
Oh,
do all the hard things, and he got to like reap the windfall, I feel like.
oh,
Your
okay,
dad
all
didn't think
right.
he could make a stronger one, a better, stronger child?
And he is bigger. He is the stronger one. And but
Wow.
the
Oh, that's
team,
funny.
there's
And
just there's
I
just
bet if you were like more successful, like your brother would have been a huge success because your
Yeah.
dad would
yeah.
have been
Well,
like, "Well, I got
he's
to put
he's
my boy through this."
he went to medical school, so
Did he?
that's something.
Oh,
Did he
you're a
graduate or he
lawyer,
just?
aren't you?
He went to he graduated, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of people are like he graduated from medical school. You just stopped it. He went there. I didn't
Oh,
know.
Oh, sure.
Are you a
Where'd
he
you
lawyer,
become a
graduated.
Andrew?
lawyer?
I went to law school. I'm not really anymore.
But
I
you got the
work
law degree.
I got the law degree, yeah.
You got a law degree.
Wow, you got a degree in law. From where? Where'd you go
I
to
went
college?
to St. John's.
Oh, it's a
That's
good school.
when
Is
I
it?
started comedy up here.
I was hoping you were going to say SUNY Rochester.
Why is that good?
No, it sucks.
Oh, all right.
Well, Rochester
Um,
is just a dump.
let's see here. Well, so you're married, your brother spoke at the wedding. Previous, you were dating a comedian before. What went wrong
Yeah.
there?
Yes,
When
what
we're on there.
happened?
I feel like Jeff, I think we're similar here with the women we dated who were comedians. They're just they got into comedy for a certain reason and it wasn't a healthy one and you know, right?
Ah,
I feel like they're just nutcases. I don't know.
It's true.
fame obsession.
I feel like there's a lot wrong with somebody. There's certain people who become a comedian who do it for the wrong reasons and fill in a void or something, and then I date them, and then I have to fill the void, and then one day she films a TV show and comes back and doesn't talk to me, and then I go, hey, we live together. Is something wrong? And she goes, yeah, I don't want to live here anymore. And
Oh
I was like,
no!
oh shit.
Just a
And then
taste of fame.
yeah, and then at the end, I was like, I knew as a comedian, I knew I'd see her all around all the time, so I was like, nice. Even though it was pretty crappy, I was like, yeah, I get it. People grow up and move on, and then I talked about the breakup with Steve, where I was just like, yeah, she ghosted me, and it was weird, and she listened to that episode. She was like, I can't believe you talked about our breakup on a podcast.
Really?
Yeah, and then I think she was looking for any reason where she wasn't the bad person, and she latched onto that,
Ah.
and then I stopped getting work at two clubs, so I
Oh.
don't know.
Wow.
It was just so shitty. I'm
But
just so happy to be
you're
out of it.
positive it's not your act.
Yeah, well, I was in the clubs. I was in the clubs before.
Yeah, but you lost all of it after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Everyone
Right.
was talking. You're like,
I mean,
The
all these
breakup sucked
jokes are
out.
different now.
Yeah.
Jeff was in at the cellar, and now look at him. He hasn't been there since August, and he hasn't hurt anyone.
It happens.
All
Yeah, no,
right.
no,
So
but I'm just happy. My wife is
Spain.
great. My wife isn't a comedian. She doesn't even have social media. It's just so awesome.
Same here.
Nice.
Chelsea no she does not also have social media.
Good
And
sentence.
and
Shut up.
it's sane. It's a good thing. And then I can't. No matter what I think about the dating a comedian, it all worked out because I became single at the same time my wife became single, and we just worked
Hey,
out.
there we
Well, there you
go.
go. It is
All
funny to be
right.
ghosted by someone you live with.
Yes, yes,
That is
it was
hilarious.
really weird.
It, you
Your
walk
house
in,
became haunted.
you walk into the
What?
kitchen, she leaves.
Yeah.
Yes. I walked in, and I was on I was away for a trip too, and I came back, and she was just sitting. I go, "Hello," and then no response, and then
So weird.
it was really weird, man.
Hmm. You know,
If
some of these people.
Micah ends up doing that shit to me, I'll be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah. You couldn't do that to me. I'd annoy the crap out of
Well,
you.
that's my thing too. I'm annoying as shit. Good luck, brother.
Yeah, I'm very annoying. Um,
Schiavone, have you thought about being an annoying asshole like me and
yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about being super annoying?
Hey, I've had my phases where I was annoying, and you know, I'm
Tim, you
not
just said we're
anymore.
in a phase.
Listen, I've been like this my whole life.
Tim, you just said we're in a phase, bro.
I
You're in a
know.
phase, right? I mean,
Unbelievable.
you can't be annoying forever.
Yeah, you
Oh, you'll
can.
see.
Oh, have you ever met any old people in the city?
Oh yeah.
The fucking worst.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Um,
But Jeff, my ex, who was a comedian, we broke up at the same time as your ex is a comedian, and then like 10 other comedian couples broke up at the same time. It was
yeah,
crazy.
something was in the water in that time.
I
Thank
think
God I
so.
was only drinking Coke.
Yeah, yeah. Did you also try like were you also in the middle of like trying to better yourself?
And at the time of the breakup,
Hmm.
no. Were you?
Oh yeah, I was on a whole self-help. I was bettering myself. I was getting great. Probably couldn't stand to see me succeed. All right.
Wow.
What is the most you've been bullied?
Oh, dude. I was thinking about this the other day. In
Oh, it's still
Not
in
good.
there.
Not good if he's thinking
Yeah.
about it the other
in,
day.
It's still in there.
in I think it was freshman year. We um
Of high school
I
or
was like,
college?
high school.
Okay, okay.
I was sitting in class, and um, I felt something. I think I was in like the front row or whatever. I felt something wet, and this kid like was spitting into his pen tube and then just dribbling it on me.
Damn, that sucks.
And then it's just like so degrading. Like you just someone else's spit. It's not even. And it was not even. I was spit on. I was just dumped, drizzled.
He would spit in the pen and then just pour it on you.
Yeah, and he was doing it for a while, and I didn't know what was happening. And then he drew a penis on my shirt. I
All
can't
right,
remember if that
that's
was the
cool.
same
That's
thing.
pretty cool.
But then like you go in, but then it's I went to uh like I then like I didn't know how to do laundry. My mom is like, "What the fuck is this penis on your shirt?" And I was so embarrassing.
Mom,
I had to
I'm
pretend I
getting
did it.
You're all
Mom, I'm
wet. I
getting
don't know,
bullied,
Mom.
dumbass. Start
Why did he hate you?
And I don't know. And then but then it became one of those things where I'd be dreading going to school. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna get spit dumped on me again and a dick drawn on.
Oh,
It's
this
just
happened
like,
multiple times.
yeah, I think it happened for a week, and then I don't remember what happened. I might have just exploded, or it stopped. Thank Christ, it stopped. But I can't. I think they felt bad after a while because it
You
was
didn't
it.
you didn't know him at all?
I did know that they were on the football team with me. They just
Oh,
were
you
dumping
did know
spit
this
on me.
guy.
I did know one of them. Because there was the kid sitting right behind me, and then he was sitting next to his friend, and they would go, "You got spit on."
Oh. Do you have any
Mm.
idea why they didn't like you?
No, I think it's like when you're 14, you know, you're all hopped up on cum and hormones, and
Oh yeah.
The
I can't
fuck?
blame them. You're just trying to like you know you're trying to get laid, but you don't
Yeah.
understand how, so you're just dumping spit on kids' heads and thinking
Tim,
that
what do
might
you
get you
think?
laid.
I don't like hearing about how these children were hopped up on cum.
I mean, like when I was 14, I was like a werewolf. Like I couldn't even think about anything that wasn't boobs and like
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I
Tim,
was
what
a
do you
monster.
Tim, as a bully, what do you think of the situation?
Well, I was a bully. I was a bully and I also got bullied, but I was never doing like gross stuff.
Yeah.
I
Did
was
you know
just
kids that would though? I feel like you would have hung out with those kids.
yeah, but mostly I was just verbally mean.
Okay. What was going on in that situation? From a bully's point of view, what do you see there, Tim?
I
Is
think they
Andrew
just
bullyable?
well, Andrew is very bullyable. Andrew is wearing a shirt right now that's not a turtleneck but looks like a turtleneck because he has those kind of vibes, you know?
Oh man,
Like
Tim.
Andrew looks like a guy that's just sitting in the library. So I could see motherfuckers bullying him. I really can see it.
Uh,
I empathize for the bullies because they had such an easy target they couldn't help themselves.
Yes.
oh, so you think it's Andrew's fault, kind of?
Yes, he was asking for it.
Okay.
But what's funny, but like an end to the story, I guess, is I became like junior year, I was sitting not in front of the kids that spit on me, but next to them.
Uh-huh.
And we kind of became friends. But then eventually I was like, these kids kind of suck. And then I stopped talking to them. So I had it
Hmm.
all and then chose to like not, I was friends with the cool bullies for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, that'll happen. That'll
Yeah,
happen.
nice. Well, at least you became friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not. I had what did I do? I had a kid put me in a headlock or something, and I scratched his arm up, and then we became friends later on.
That's
That's
nice.
it?
I'm
That
a
was the only
scratcher.
bullying?
I think so. Well, no, then there's some older kids, but then I was friends with one of them, and I also kind of instigated it. Yeah, there was that one.
I
There's
had the.
one
Oh,
birds
go
on
ahead.
you. There's one. It was I was getting kind of picked on by two seniors as a freshman in high school at my
Hmm.
bus stop, and then my dad yelled at them.
Ah,
Mhm.
That's
you're
good.
all
He's
But
poor. None of you have a car.
but to be fair, they were kind of bullying me because I was kind of being a little shit and started at picking on them.
Sure.
I like wrote stuff on them about their names, calling them losers and stuff on the bus stop and things.
Nice.
I was kind of an instigator. I don't even know if my dad knows that. He watches this. He'll find out.
I like
Oh
that.
wow.
I always instigate.
Yeah. I got stabbed in the back. A guy stabbed me in the back 10 times with a pencil in class because I wouldn't. He kept trying to.
10
He
times?
kept trying to fuck with me, and I wouldn't turn around and give him my answers. So he stabbed me 10 times. He ended up going to prison later in the school year, but
Oh my
Wow.
Lord,
For,
Tim.
for something separate than the stabbing with a pencil?
yeah, yeah, yeah. If he had like a gun or he had like a gun,
My God.
he would always show everyone his leg where he got shot, and then he
Whoa.
stabbed me.
Polio?
What?
Polio vaccine?
Yeah, he got the polio vaccine in his leg, and then but yeah, he
Dude.
stabbed me a bunch of times in the back, and I still didn't turn around, and I, yeah,
Whoa.
and then he stopped fucking with me after that, but.
You're like a tough big anime character.
Yeah, I'm a big tough anime guy. I'm basically like any kind of hero in a battle manga, like a
Whoa,
Shonen Jump
wow, you're like berserk.
hero.
Um, what historical figure would you want to meet?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Yeah,
That's
who'd
so
you want to
great.
meet? Historical
Well,
person.
I'm I'm on a World War II kicker. So anybody from there.
Someone's getting
Really?
older and more white.
Yes, I'm at that point,
Yeah.
boys.
He's at dad age.
I,
Someone wants to meet Rommel.
oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, you never know. Like, they like now I'm in the weeds. Like I read like soldiers' diaries. I'm like, oh yeah,
Whoa. So
you
just
know, uh,
anybody in that era,
yes,
not
yeah,
anyone
anybody.
specific?
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, anybody, yeah.
Really?
I've been reading enough about Churchill. I don't need to meet him. I mean, he's kind of overrated, I feel.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stalin, he's a nutcase, and he's pretty secretive.
Yeah, Stalin could be interesting. You need a translator. Tim, do you got one?
A historical figure?
Yeah.
Come back to me.
All right. I would go with Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Oh, you try
Heck
to
yeah.
fuck her?
Yeah. I would be like, look at my phone. She'd be like, I need to sleep with you. I'm like, that's right. I have
Whoa.
power.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
I read that she was like pretty ugly, but she was smart. Like that's why Caesar had sex with her. He was like, "Whoa."
there it is. Tim, do it.
He never met somebody smart, but she had the Library of Alexandria, all the books.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
she would just read all day, and then when he
a woman
came,
that could match his intellect.
exactly, that was hot for him.
Nothing is sexier than a smart, well-read woman.
Yeah. I like my women smart and
There it
well
is.
read.
Do it one more time. I know you love to do it. There it is. Unbelievable.
For those who are listening and not watching, I put my hands out far in front of my chest like they were big boobs.
Yeah. That's what
Mm,
he says about intelligence.
love it.
Are you in any group chats? And if so, what's a topic you can tell us about?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in one with my friends from high school, and right now he just sent a meme that said Harry Potter and the Chamber of Gas, 1941, and
Oh my
it's
God.
it's the actor who plays Harry Potter, and he looks like a Nazi, I guess. I don't
Oh
know.
no.
What
More
the
World War
hell?
II
I know.
stuff.
Jeff
I
said,
know.
and what can you tell us about not just the first thing that's on there?
Oh my God. Terrible meme.
It's
Yeah.
a bad meme. I don't approve it. I didn't send it.
Is
But
that
that's
all
the
the
kind
group
of
chat
thing.
is? You just throw memes at each other?
Well, it's just offensive things. I think it's our outlet. We could never tell anyone about this on a podcast.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
People will know you're laughing at that type of stuff.
Right, right. I don't think it's
Mhm.
funny at all.
Yeah, I'm close with Renan Hirschberg.
Yeah.
So,
And he thought it would be romantic to get to propose in that gas chamber.
yeah, he thinks that place is a place of romance and
Yeah.
love.
He's
Yeah.
nothing turns him on like a big pile of used shoes.
That's like the flowers on a meadow for him. It's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm. Will
Jeff
you
and I
marry
are
me?
Jeff and I are in a group chat where we talk about how Jeff wants to be in a latex cube situation sexually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
like with a woman in it.
Tommy McNamara.
No, I'm doing yeah. I do a lot of that's where I do most of my pinhead type humor.
Yes. Jeff's big into Cenobite memes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love a Cenobite stuff.
Who's your favorite one? The teeth chatterer or the
Teeth Chatterer's fun. Goggles Man is humorous.
Oh, Goggles Man.
Goggles, man.
Goggles Man's
And then there's
humorous.
the woman with her neck split open. I
Yeah,
always
the
feel,
throat
feel
lady.
I feel bad for her.
Throat
Yeah,
goat.
the throat goat. And
Throat coat.
Pinhead. I mean, Pinhead's got to be the best.
The OG stays number one.
You can't go
Yeah.
wrong with the OG. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, what's his name? The doctor, the psychiatric doctor in Hellraiser 2.
Oh,
You
the
know,
one
he's got
that becomes like a octopus.
yeah, the thing that he's got is attached to the top of his head. He's pretty
Yes,
cool.
that thing is frightening.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But Pinhead wins. Pinhead's got the best quotes. He's always like, "Don't waste tears on good suffering." He
Oh
loves.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
he loves
pretty
that type
cool.
of
That's
stuff.
pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. What would you look like if you were a Cenobite? I'm going off rails here. This
Wow,
is
this is
well, yeah.
Oh
Wow.
man, put
Not
me on a
written down.
spot.
What are you doing? What are you Cenobite Andrew?
Well,
What's your style?
I need some eyewear. I can't do the goggles. That guy already did them. So maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sunglasses, a hat.
That's good. Sunglasses and a
wait,
hat.
wait, so it's like man with goggles shoved into his face, throat exposed, and then you just have sunglasses and a hat on?
And a
Andrew's a
hat
guy.
on.
Andrew's a guy out for a walk on a sunny day.
Yeah, you can't. I can't have that throat open. I mean, geez,
No.
bugs could get in there.
I would have
I
I
would
think
look
I've
like. Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
I would do mine. If I was a Cenobite guy, I would have my butt cheeks peeled around to the front.
Oh, see, that's interesting. See, I would do something where my butt
Uh-huh.
was on my chest and my butt would open and my heart would come out and talk to people.
Oh my God.
And your heart's got a mouth on it.
My heart's got a mouth and it comes out of my butt gapes and my heart comes out and it talks.
Wow,
And
that's
it
like
says and it says shit like love is just suffering. Stuff like that. Love
That's a
stuff.
good Cenobite. I like that, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh
All
man.
right, that can be our crew. I'll be butt peeled to the front, your butt heart, and then Andrew can be next to us with sunglasses and a hat.
Yeah, that's right. And everyone's like kind of scared of us, but they're terrified of Andrew.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
the
what's up
scariest
with
one.
him?
Yeah, yeah. What's he got going on that I can't see?
Well, under the sunglasses, two butts.
Oh
Butts for eyes.
shit!
It's all butt stuff.
They call him Six Cheeks.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the butto bites.
The butto bites.
Also, it farts when my heart comes out. Go ahead.
Oh, of course, yeah. And when you fall in love.
Yes, and
How old were you guys when you first saw Hellraiser? Because it is like disturbing. It could change your whole life if you see
I've
it too
literally
early.
still never seen it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, honestly, this was a few years ago.
Okay, yeah, me too.
When
'Cause
I would watch-
I knew of Hellraiser, like I knew, and I've seen like little snippets, but I never actually watched it. And then like a few years, I was like, I'm gonna watch some of the original. So like I watched the original Hellraiser, then the
I
original
did.
Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I would go to Blockbuster and look on the back of the Hellraiser things and just freak myself out.
yeah. That was enough.
It
You'd be
was
like,
too
oh my
scary. The case was too scary at Blockbuster for me to even imagine ever watching it.
God. Mhm,
Yes,
yeah,
same. I would look at the Cenobites on the back and just shit my pants and then run
it was
away
very
and
scary right there.
and have nightmares.
Yeah, and then what else I watched? Oh, the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
Nightmare on
me
Elm
too.
Street's best one, followed by Hellraiser, and then Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, the original
Is
one?
that your list, bitch?
That's my list, bro. The original
Nightmare
Nightmare
3.
on Elm Street? Wow, great.
It's perfect. Nightmare 3 is great too to me. Dream Warriors.
Did I see Dream Warriors? I think so. I went on a whole run. Anyways, let's see. What kind of father would you be?
Oh.
Stern,
good one.
fun, soft, lame.
Well, I would be like more real because like my dad would just yell at me like I wouldn't understand why. I would be like, "Son, listen, if you don't get good grades, you're going to fail and then be a drug dealer. Like I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you."
You'd be a drug dealer.
Or whatever. Like I
Drug
would give
dealers,
more
and then
practical reasons.
And then your son's like, well, Dad, drug dealers make a lot of money, so give me a reason why that's bad.
Whoa.
Well, then I would show him The Wire. Like that those guys never I don't think they ended up
yeah.
happy.
Oh,
So you
see
parent with streaming services.
yes.
I would definitely do that. Yeah.
Andrew's sitting down his son. He's like, you see how they talk about loyalty? But look what they did to our man Bodie out here.
Bodhi, yes. And that
All
guy,
right.
Idris Elba's character,
Stinger Bell.
He's a piece of
Stringer Bell. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
Stringer Bells. He's great. So you'd be a real ass dad.
Yeah.
shit. I would just be like,
Louis J.
these are the
Dadass.
reasons you need to do something. I wouldn't just tell them to do something. I would
No
just kinda
yelling.
like-
You don't yell.
No yelling.
I would, yeah. At first, yeah, I would
Soft
try not to.
spoken. Look, I know your leg hurts and you want pills, but you'll get addicted to them and you'll end up like your aunt Jennifer.
And I would be like a
Nice.
play dad, like I love Legos. I love Ninja Turtles, let's
Oh,
do it.
look at that. Little
Let's
play
do the GI
dad.
Joes.
Kid calls
Oh,
you. Your kid goes to school. He's like, my dad keeps trying to play with all this gay bullshit. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to be out here dealing drugs.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm
I
trying to
got,
get
I got.
that bundle, that stack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think your kids will respect you, Andrew.
My dad's
Well,
My
in
dad
there
keeps
with
playing Legos with me and trying to tell me to like be good or be a drug. I just pour spit on him and he starts
yeah.
crying.
My pussy ass dad's got a little bird on his damn shoulder, fucking trying to tell me what to damn do.
He won't yell at me. He just keeps quietly telling me I need to study and tries to build
Yes.
Legos.
Yeah.
My
My
dad,
dad.
my dad just locked me in a room and was like, "You got to study in there." Like,
Whoa. But you got a law degree and a bird.
yeah, but that wasn't, you know, that wasn't because he locked me in a room.
I think
Why
he can
not?
point to you and say he did a good job.
I think
Was there
I got a
anything
law
in the
degree.
room? Was there
I
anything in
got
the room?
no, there was nothing. It was like my mom's sewing room.
Oh, well,
Oh,
you could have
yeah.
learned to sew, dumbass.
I could have learned to sew, yeah.
That's what he
Missed
was trying to get him to
opportunity.
learn.
Yeah.
But I went to law school because my dad wanted me to be a cop. So I did the criminal justice route and then I had nowhere to go. I didn't want to be
I
a
was going to
cop.
be a cop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've done this impression on the show before, but imagine Jeff pulls you over. Do you even know how fast you were going?
Yeah, right. I turn
Um,
around. I got like a foxtail hanging out of my pants.
yeah.
You're just winking at the driver the whole
Yeah.
time. He's like,
I got
what,
pulled
what?
over by a furry.
The guy in the car's like, the cop's kind of walking like something's in his ass. I heard him
I think
vibrate. I heard him vibrate, but I didn't see like a phone or anything.
yeah,
That's how the
yeah.
tail stays in.
License and registration. Gross. I think he's a Cenobite cop. His
Yeah.
ass is peeled to the front.
He said he needs pay for pleasure. He's a he's a fin dom Cenobite.
Oh, all right. Well, that one. I mean, this might even just be the same exact answer. What's something your parents did to you that to this day bugs you?
Oh.
Oh man, deep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could be locking you in a sewing room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's a good one. I would already say.
uh I think
can
it
be-
was like I would be like, Dad, I want to do this as a career. He'd be like, oh, that doesn't make sense. You know, like
Why
he
do
would
you
just
want you to
shoot
be a
down.
cop so bad?
He wanted me because he said like you could retire after 20 years.
Was he a cop?
No,
Your dad was
he
like,
just
Andrew,
he just hated
listen.
his job.
Your dad was like, Andrew, listen, you ever heard of a pension?
Yes, he wanted the pension. He just wanted me to have a pension.
Wait, what did he do?
He's a therapist. He still does it.
He's a Andrew. Be a cop. You get to retire real fast, man. It's a
He would-
sweet ass gig.
Yeah, he would like field his patients for like the best jobs they had, and then he would be like, "This is what you got to do." I did the research.
I mean, sure, their rates of divorce and alcoholism are astronomical. You might
Absolutely.
die, but you'll get to retire so quickly.
They're in your office because they're nuts. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
That's so
Andrew,
funny.
listen to this. They give you money till you die.
And yeah, he was like, and you can do other stuff. You could be a private consultant for a
Yeah.
security firm. I was like, I'm 18. I don't know what any of this is.
Andrew, have you watched The Wire? Have you noticed how in The Wire a lot of the storyline is about their pension increasing or decreasing? This could
That
be
seems-
you and your life.
What a wild thing for. I feel like a therapist should know not to do any of this.
No, he was like, yeah, trust me, you don't want to be my age. It's still working. So I was like, all right,
You got to
I'll
hear
see.
their stupid little problems.
I'll just go and get the worthless degree. Criminal. You don't even need a degree to be a cop. You can
No,
just-
I got a criminal justice degree. It's useless.
Yeah, it's completely useless. The only job I could get after I graduated was I couldn't even get to be a cop for some reason, and I didn't want to. But
Jeff also has
probation
a,
officer.
Jeff also has an associate's degree,
Mm-hmm.
so it's useless.
That's all you need.
no matter what.
I could get a job at a security place. I could be a security guard.
Oh yeah. What are
Okay,
they?
mall
What?
cop.
Who's gonna hire you? You walk in, they're like, I feel less secure.
Oh yeah, would you?
Yeah, they'll be like, I know it says that you are not a pedophile, but I just don't believe it.
Why would it say I'm not a
They
pedophile?
have to do a background check.
Yeah, it says pedophile, yes or no.
Yeah, and there's a big no, and there's an X next to the no.
Yeah, right. They'd hire me real fast. I'm like, I'm here to be a security guard, and I got a hair trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Now give
they
me a
let you in.
gun.
I'm real jumpy.
Yeah. JK, I brought my own.
I have I have nightmares all night.
Yeah.
I have a lot of undiagnosed issues.
So what Cenobite would you be? They're like, do you have any questions for us?
yeah, yeah. What Cenobite would you be?
Yeah.
I would have my butt peeled to the front.
Yeah. You're hired.
Yeah, the guy's like,
Say no
you're
more.
hired. And then he just slides me a piece of paper. It's a picture of him drawn as a Cenobite.
This has to be the number one Cenobite podcast.
Yeah, this is.
There
yeah.
can't be anyone talking about it more than we do. We bring it up every other fucking episode.
I think
Do
we
you
should bring it
really?
up more.
We bring it up
Do
all
you
the
really?
damn time. Yes.
We do bring. I bring up Cenobites quite a bit.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm fascinated by them.
Jeff,
They live in-
we're at an hour.
Oh, do we got to wrap up? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. I'll do one more, and then we'll do the last question.
Wait, Jeff, why did you want to be a cop? I don't think I asked you because it was cool or.
I always had kind of like a hero complex. I wanted to save the day.
Mm.
I wanted
Cops
to
do that, right? Cops. In New York, they come after 2 hours.
You fucking have a hero complex.
I
Jeff?
wanted to help. I wanted to be like a saver guy.
When did you lose that complex?
When life became real. When I woke up to the world we
Yeah.
live in.
When I opened my
dude.
motherfucking eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What fear do you deal with most commonly?
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, married life gets a lot of fears out of the way. You know, she can't leave me.
No, she can.
Well, she can, but it's hard.
No, she can't. No.
She can't just pick up. She can't just ghost me in my own house and then
Yeah,
leave, you know,
that's
like,
true. Yeah, she
you
won't
can't do
ghost you
that.
home.
She does have to talk to you. The court will force her to talk to you.
That's
exactly.
right.
We got to do a deposition. So
you got her there.
And then okay, so aside from that, fear. Uh yeah, this is tough. I don't know.
Oh no, freezing.
Freezing. No, I guess the fear would be like 10 more years of stand up and then you're nowhere, you know? That's like sad.
Just spinning your tires.
Just spending you know, like still doing like Broadway Comedy Club at, 49. That would be pretty sad.
You're in at Broadway?
Yes, I am.
Jeff and I are looking to get in at Broadway.
Yeah.
It's easy. You just email Al Martin. Oh,
There you
he's
go,
dead.
Tim.
That's how I got in.
All right. Send
He
us
died,
Al
I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
But
he's
he
dead.
died. He's
fuck.
dead.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
he
on
did
the
die.
avails still.
Oh yeah, you got to get on the avails, Tim.
Forward Jeff and I the avails.
Yeah, Tim needs work.
I don't think my avails is my name. I don't think I could.
No.
You just submit
forward
avails
it
for
to
me.
Yeah.
Forward it to Jeff and I.
Yeah, we'll fill them out as well. We'll get 3 separate avails from you and to figure out who they're gonna get when they book it.
Yeah.
Well, that's so funny, you guys. Jeff, you're at the Cellar. You do not need Broadway Comedy Club.
He hasn't
It's the
worked
worst
there
club.
since August, motherfucker.
At least, but you beyond Broadway Comedy Club, man.
Do you not
Mhm.
hear what I'm saying? The Cellar has given up on the man.
It has not. I'll be back in no time.
Yeah,
They play mind games,
it'll be
you know.
literally 0 time because he's not going back.
Whatever.
No
I did New York
time
Comedy
at all.
Club this week.
Keep
'Cause
putting
I
in those
asked.
avails, man. Keep putting them in.
What'd you get booked at, Jeff?
New York Comedy Club.
Oh, you asked Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say,
She's-
dearest Cindy, I must be, or Candy, I'm sorry.
Candy.
Yeah, Candy. I was
you
like,
say-
well, I emailed, because I was like, Renan was like, email, you gotta booger sometimes. And So I was like, hey,
Would
I
you?
would love to work the club sometimes doing candy. And then she's like, how about tonight? And it was like raining on Wednesday. And I was like, I almost want to be like, not tonight.
Mm, what else?
I meant some other time when it was better out.
Yeah, I meant another day, not today.
What else did you say in your email? I gotta send. She's been giving me the cold shoulder for a
Really?
year.
I just said I
Yeah.
updated my avails and would love to come swing through.
Okay.
Or I said I updated my not December, but January. Like I got like ahead of it.
Mm. Because I
Who knows?
saw Steve got a spot there again. I
Oh
saw
yeah. It's hard. It's
so
a hot and cold business.
Yeah,
it's a mind fuck, man.
Katy Perry sang it the best. You're hot, then you're cold. You're at the cellar, they say no. You're Jeff Sheen and you don't work there anymore.
All right, Andrew.
Jeff, at least you audition. I'm too scared, man. It's like it's a scary place. I
Oh
couldn't. I'm
yeah.
not there in my mental health yet.
You'll be in there at
Just go.
49.
Yeah, 49. By 49, you'll be in
By
there.
By
49,
49, you'll
right?
be there.
By 49, you'll be in, and then I can finally get you and Jeff to wreck me.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. What stand-ups got you into comedy?
Who are your guys?
Yep.
Oh man. Well, I liked Jim Gaffigan's Hot Pocket bit.
Oh, of
Oh, sure.
course.
That was like a game changer. And then it was MySpace friends with Jim. You know, I call him Jim. And I
Sure.
messaged him on MySpace and I said, "Hey Jim, I see you're doing Conan. Can I get a ticket?" And he wrote back and he said, "No, I can't do that."
Nice.
And I
That's
was like,
nice
"I
that he
must
wrote
be.
back.
Yeah,
I
he did
can't believe
respond.
it. I
Yeah.
can't believe it."
Oh, that's nice. He responded to you on MySpace back then. So Jim
Wow.
Gaffigan, anybody else?
Ted Alexandro. I saw him at the DC Improv when I was like 18, and I was like, "There's nothing better than
Oh,
this."
where'd
Yeah.
he go? I feel like I haven't heard from him in a while.
I feel like he's fun. He just opens for Gaffigan. That's his only thing. He
Oh,
stopped doing
really?
everything else. Yeah, he
He's at
stopped
the
all
cell.
club work.
He doesn't work at the cellar anymore either?
I don't think as much as he used to. I
Yeah,
think he just
I haven't
does.
seen him. I never saw him there
Hmm.
when I
He
was
just
there, 'cause I was there for a
opens
while.
for
Ted
Gaffigan. I think he's a little
Alexander's great.
Mhm.
he's a little controversial. I think the October 7th. I don't know what his stance was, but I
Oh,
can't
some of
imagine.
these things will like break comedians. It's so strange.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why you got to
Yes.
never care.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
why, man. Who
If you care,
cares?
something's gonna happen and
You
it'll
got to
break you.
never care.
Yeah, like that broke a few comics. The vaccine broke a few.
The
All these
vaccine,
big events seem to
quarantine.
break just a couple of their brains, and
Yeah,
then they
a lot
can't
of
seem to
them.
come back.
Trans women in sports
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hurt.
Some of these things they just go and they switch, they break.
hurts. That hurt one of our short impressionists more than anyone.
Oh, who could he be talking about?
Star of Lady Ballers.
Oh yes, you're fishing
yeah.
for an answer.
Mhm. Tyler
Yes,
Fisher.
but Tyler Fishering.
Dead named him. Oh no.
But yeah, October 7th, a lot of comedians just moved away too. Like I don't think they could take the heat of their stances or something.
So
Do you feel that way?
interesting.
Like a
I,
lot
Yeah,
of
no, I know there's some like Renan got a little heated in there, a little tipsy.
yeah.
But the comedian that gave Renan a lot of heat, he moved. I can't remember his name. He has a mustache. He's Middle Eastern.
Okay.
He was in at the cellar. I don't know.
That really describes a lot of Middle Eastern guys. Middle Eastern with a mustache.
I can't remember his name,
Let
but
me
he moved
pull out
away.
the fucking Rolodex. It's this big.
Ishmael?
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, he moved to LA to write on At Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think they're still
for him.
cool.
That is somebody
I'm
gets a
just
job in
creating
another
rumors.
city and asks you, it's just like he moved because of October 7th.
He moved because Ronan and him argued once.
Yeah. Imagine your life is hanging by such a thread. Renan makes you move.
Oh man. I would you know what? I'm gonna jump off a bridge if me and Renan fall apart.
Ronan could be a Cenobite, really, without even changing anything. He looks like just
Oh
he could.
yeah. Yeah, he's always wet from his hot bath water.
He's got his dirty glasses hanging from his
Ew.
Cenobite shirt.
Yeah,
Why
I
are you
love
hanging
that.
them there too? Wear them. What do you? Why do you have glasses if you're not going to wear them?
He likes to hang them. He
They're
likes to
so
have.
smudged. They're always so smudged.
Yeah, I like
up.
that they're smudged. That's part of his charm. All right,
It looks like he
Schiavone,
has
let's see here.
cataracts when he puts them on.
Yeah. You were shy on the autistic part. Let's see, though. I like that you stood up to that wedding planner. That was great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty
Let's
proud of you
see.
for that
You
one.
got locked into a sewing room. Steve bailed on you because he hates everybody but himself.
Wow, sad.
Yeah, sad. And actually, what score did Steve get in here? We had Steve on here, right?
We did have Steve on
Do you remember when?
a long time ago, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going way far back.
Yeah.
It looks like Steve got a 7.5. So Andrew, I'm going to give
That's
you an
what I was
8.
gonna guess. Andrew with an 8. Wow.
Yeah, Andrew with an
Whoa.
8.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess 7.5 for Steve.
Yep. All right. And
Wow, good
that's it.
score.
Andrew,
Good score.
where can people find you? Obviously, TikTok.
TikTok. My name is Andrew Schiavone, and that's the handle for TikTok and Instagram.
Nice. Do you have any
And then
dates coming up?
I'll be at the DC Comedy Loft this weekend, and Acme in Minneapolis opening for Carmen Lynch on 2/1 to something.
Oh, very
End
fun
of
room.
January, beginning of February.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Tim.
That's good. December 23rd, of course, you can catch me at the Home for the Holiday show in Indianapolis at the White Rabbit. On New Year's Eve, I will be with Patreon subscriber Tom Takar at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Bananas, New Year's Eve. Me and Patreon subscriber Tom Takar will be there on February 20th. I will be headlining the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, Illinois. And then the 21st and 22nd of February, I will be headlining Helium in Indianapolis. And then the end of March, I am headlining at Cozy's Comedy Club in historic Williamsburg, Virginia.
Oh,
Whoa.
cozies. Wow. All
And of
right.
course-
Colonial times.
Follow at hot_comic 60.
Yeah, and I'm at Jeffrey Sheen. Thank you. Goodbye, fellas.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.